Hey, friends. Welcome to the Swing My Heart podcast. Come join me, your host, Nicole, for some hope-filled conversations about heartfelt entertainment that makes your heart swing. Hey, Hallmarkies. Welcome to the Swing My Heart podcast. I'm your host, Nicole, and today I have a very special guest returning, Hallmark fan favorite, the wonderful Brittany Bristow. Welcome back, Brittany.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be back. It's so nice
Of
to
course.
see you.
It's so nice to see you too. I'm thrilled to have you back, and it was so much fun meeting you in Palm Beach in
It was
2022
so fun
at
meeting
Roma
you
Drama.
too.
Yes.
I know it feels like such a long time ago now, but it's been so much fun getting to meet people and hang out and
Yeah.
interact with everyone. It's really special.
Yes. So last time we spoke was at Rama Drama in Palm Beach 2 years ago, and the whole event is such a great fan experience. Since then, you've had a lot of exciting things going on. Can you take a minute and share with us some of the projects you've been involved with?
Of course. Yeah. Oh gosh. Since 2022, there's been a handful.
Yeah.
Um, well, I had Safari Romance come out,
Hmm.
which I did with
Yeah.
Andrew Walker in South Africa, which was
Yes.
so much fun. And then I feel like there's more since then, but I've also done two Christmas movies this
Yeah.
year, which is very exciting. Um,
Awesome.
and yeah, so I have a Christmas movie coming out on Halloween of all days.
Yes.
Yeah, so I have my Christmas movie with Will Kemp is coming out on
Hmm.
October 31st on Hallmark, and I'm so excited for everyone to see it. It's called My Sweet
So
Austrian
excited.
Holiday. And then I have
Yes.
another Christmas movie that will be coming out, but I have no idea when.
Okay.
And it's on Lifetime, which is
Oh, that's
somewhat
awesome.
new information. I don't know if I was supposed to share that, but whatever. And nobody will
It's
care.
okay. It's
It's
okay.
going to be airing on a channel, but we don't know the dates yet. So I'm really
Oh,
excited about that one too. It's called Engaged by Christmas, and it's with Marcus
oh,
Ross.
okay.
We've paired up
Love
again, so I'm really excited for that one to come out as well.
love Marcus. I think you were in a Christmas movie 2 years ago with, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing his name, Oliver Renaud,
Olivier, yeah. So it's Olivier Renault. Yeah,
Wrapped Up in
he's
Love. That was a great
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, he's so sweet. And we've had so much fun working together. He and I have been friends for, gosh, so many years now. We met in acting class in New York, and
That's
we always
awesome.
talked about how fun it would be to one day get to do a movie together. And now we've done two Christmas movies together. And
I love
yeah,
that.
we've both got our fingers crossed that there will be many
Oh,
more in the future because Sir,
yeah.
one of my buds.
He's great.
He is. He's really, really
Yes.
wonderful. He's very funny
Yes.
too. He's got great comedic timing but I'm
Yes.
lucky. I get paired up with such amazing guys and I've really lucked out. Everybody's been so
Mm,
wonderful.
yes. Everyone in the Hallmark and Lifetime Up TV community is great.
Yeah, they really are. It's so true.
Yes. You also worked on the Love Club and Just Jake. What was it like being a part of those
Oh my gosh. Okay.
projects?
So the Love Club was a wild experience because we shot all four movies in 3 months, which is
Wow.
so fast. It was kind of a bit of a whirlwind. But it was so much fun. And like
Yeah.
we shot my movie first, and then in between the first and the second movie, we took
Mhm.
2 days to film all of the openings for the movie because they were all just
Okay.
one
They were
scene,
all
but
the
from
same.
everybody's
Yeah.
perspective. So
Yeah.
that was a really cool experience getting to take like 2 full days to film
Yeah.
this like hugely choreographed scene from all of
Wow.
these different perspectives. It was really cool. I loved being a part of that, and it was so much fun to be able to build a character and stay with her for three
Mhm.
movies after mine.
Yeah.
Uh, and Just Jake was such a blast. I had so much fun working with Rob. And honestly, like it was terrifying because, of course, I recorded a song while we were shooting, but
Yes.
I felt so supported. Like Rob was on the other side of the glass in the recording studio, just like cheering me on and
Oh.
like jumping up and down every take, being like, "That was so good." It was
Oh.
really awesome to have his support,
Yes.
and to dive into that was really fun, and it felt like a really special movie in a lot of ways. The crew we had
Yeah.
was incredible, and I absolutely loved that experience.
It was so fun. Yeah, it's such a great movie. I think one of my favorites.
Really?
One of my
Oh,
favorite rom-coms ever.
Oh, yes. I'll take it.
Yes. And you did a great job. Actually, if
Thank
I'm being
you.
honest, I love the original version by Rob and Lauren, but I like yours and Rob's version better.
Yeah, it's actually funny. So we actually recorded the song together before he recorded the one that was released,
Okay.
because the song was written for the movie. So
Yeah.
um, it was written with an incredible team of musicians, and we recorded it. And then, of course, because Rob is actually a country superstar, he
Yes.
needed to be able to release it. So he paired with
Yeah.
Lauren, I think is her name.
Yeah, Lauren Miss Hetty.
Yeah, she's an incredible country
Yes, she
artist as
is.
well. So the two of them re-recorded it so that they could
Yeah.
release it.
That's
Yeah.
great. Yes. Loved that movie.
Oh, thank you so much.
Of course. Rama Drama and Filmed in the South, Halloween and Harvest is coming up in just a few weeks. What are you looking forward to most about that event and being back with the Rama Drama family?
That part. I'm the most
That part.
excited about being back with everybody. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, it's been way too long since the last one,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm so excited to see everybody again,
Yeah.
and just to be able to hang out. But I think there's going to be some really fun events. I know, we've postponed announcing some stuff
Mm-hmm.
out of respect for what's going on right now
Mm-hmm.
with everybody that's being
Yeah.
affected by the storm. But as far as I know, everything is still on track to happen. And I think people are going to be really excited with some
Yeah.
of the announcements. I know that I am part of a special event that's going to be happening. So I'm excited for being able to share that. I'm very excited for that event in particular, but obviously I can't say too much
Yeah.
because
That's okay.
it's top secret. But
Yeah.
I'm really excited for that. And I'm just honestly like, I'm excited for the Halloween party. I'm excited for the
Mm-hmm.
whole weekend. I'm just excited to be able to be back with everyone again and
Mm-hmm.
say hi to the fans and give people
Yeah.
hugs. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I have a countdown on my phone. Dustin laughs at me all the time. I'm like, only 20 days, only 25 days, and obviously, it's more than 20 and
Yeah.
25, but I'm just throwing out
Yeah.
numbers. I've had a
It's
countdown on
okay.
my phone for like 3 months because I'm so
Oh,
excited.
that's awesome.
I feel
I
like a little kid at Christmas.
I really hope I can go this year. It looks like a lot of fun.
Me too. I'll keep my fingers crossed. It would be
Yes,
so nice to
fingers
have you
crossed.
there.
Yeah. Oh, I would love to be there. And I think this event is something people need, especially after this storm. So a little bit of
I agree. Yeah,
joy. Yeah.
and I know too, like part of the reason why we've postponed announcing everything
Hmm.
is Conyers specifically is really struggling right now because there was the
Hmm.
chemical fire,
Yep.
um, chemical explosion, I guess, that
Hmm.
was, from what I can tell, caused by the storm as well. So there's just a lot of
Hmm.
just really wanting to respect the fact that people are
Yeah,
dealing with a really difficult time
of
right now,
course.
and throwing out this big like, oh, let's pretend everything's fine and celebrate feels a little weird.
Yeah.
But I do agree. I think especially
Hmm.
after the storm has passed, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to need something to look forward to, something
Hmm.
to lift their
Yes.
spirits, and there's nothing better than this event to make
Yes.
that happen.
Yes.
So
That's what I was
yeah.
trying to say. Lift their spirits.
No, absolutely, I completely
Yeah.
agree, and I think it's going to
Yes.
be really special. So
I think so too. Do you know what
yeah.
you're going to dress up for Halloween?
Oh, do I ever? I have two costumes.
Okay.
One has to do with my Sweet Austrian Holiday, and the
Okay.
other is a couple's costume with Dustin, which I am
Okay.
very excited about. And he's gonna look terrible. And
Oh my goodness.
he would approve this message. No, it's gonna be very funny. His costume is gonna be so great, and I'm just so excited.
I can't wait to see it if I'm there.
Oh gosh, I'll have to send you a picture if you're not. But
Yes.
yes, I hope you're there and you can see it in person. I also
Oh
hope
yeah.
it lives up to the hype, but I'm so excited about it. We never dress up for Halloween, so this is like very
Oh
rare for us. And I've
yeah.
been planning this for like 3 months now. So
Oh my goodness. I can't wait to see it. I actually have not dressed up either in a very long time. I forgot the last time I dressed up for Halloween.
I'll be honest, I just put on one of those like really warm Halloween onesies that you can buy.
Yeah.
Generally, they're like Halloween and or Christmas. So I've dressed up as a gingerbread man and a reindeer, mostly because I want to be warm so I can hand out
Oh
candy.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
So
Totally
I'm just
get that.
always like a weird gingerbread man on my porch. But like I've never actually put in the effort to dress up. So
Oh,
this is
yeah.
gonna be fun. I'm excited.
I think the last time that I can remember was maybe 2014. I dressed up as Minnie Mouse with my cousin, who also was Minnie Mouse, and we did it just to take a picture
That's
and
so
say we
cute.
dressed up for Halloween.
I love that so much. I love that. That's so cute.
I'll have to send you a picture
I would love that. I
if I
definitely
can find
need to see
it. In Love on the Right Course, you wore a couple of different hats, one
Mhm.
as an actor and another as a screenwriter. What was the inspiration behind this story, and what did you enjoy most about being part of the movie?
Oh gosh. Yeah, Love on the Right Course. So Dustin and I sort of like right from the beginning, golf was a little part of our relationship. We went to the driving range on our second date. And when I went to spend like proper time with his family for the first
Mm-hmm.
time, his parents have a little place in Florida that they go down to for some
Oh,
of the
that's
year. And
fun.
so we flew to Florida. And while we were there, we were golfing and we'd been together for like 6 months at this point, and I was in the golf cart with him and we were playing golf with his dad, and I just had this idea for I was like, it would be so fun to write a movie about a young woman who's a golfer, because
Yeah.
as a young woman who golfs, I feel like I don't have a ton of girlfriends who do it. I'm like only now getting more. I mean, my algorithm on Instagram is definitely like
Yeah.
gearing me towards like female
Mhm.
pros and
Mhm.
female designers who have golf lines and
Yeah.
stuff. But golf is a sport that's so targeted towards men. And I was like, I wonder, you know, Hallmark is one of those places that celebrates women
Mhm.
being capable of doing anything. And
Yeah.
so I was like, oh, this would be such a cool thing, like a sports movie that will bring in a male audience, but it's
Yeah.
about a female professional. And
Yeah.
so he and I started working on it and we developed it. And of course, it changed a lot from what it was when we first started writing it to what
Mhm.
ended up on screen, as it always does. But
Yeah.
getting to work on something with him, and we would like get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and write for 3 hours before he had to go to work. It
Yeah.
was just so much fun to like be a part of the process from the start, and
Mhm.
then getting to go in and do a little cameo and
Yeah.
watch it all come to life was really cool. And I was so over the moon that Ashley and Marcus and Steve Byers were in the film. Like, we just had such an
Yeah.
incredible cast of people,
Mhm.
and yeah, it was just really special to watch it sort of go from this idea I had when we were golfing
Oh,
together
yeah.
6 months in to being like a
Yeah.
married couple with a movie that was produced. It was
Yeah.
really cool. So it was,
Oh.
yeah, from start to finish, it was fun.
Oh. Yeah. And I really enjoyed it, actually being a
Oh,
golfer
thank you.
myself. So,
Oh my gosh, you are? We'll have to golf one
yes.
day. I love
Yes,
it.
we will come to Charleston and we can play golf.
I love this idea. Yes, deal.
I was actually the only girl on my team 10th and 11th grade.
Really?
Hmm.
I'm not a
It was
very
fun
good
though.
golfer, but I love it.
It's always fun.
Like, my handicap is about 900, but it's fine.
We are all looking forward to the premiere of My Sweet Austrian Holiday on October 31st. Without giving anything away, can you share more about the movie? And is there anything interesting or fun that happened during filming?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I was filming with Will Kemp, so
Yeah.
everything was fun and funny because it's Will.
Yes. It's
But
well.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm really excited about this movie. It's Will and I have been friends for 7, 8 years
Long
now.
time.
And
Yeah.
so getting to work together as co-leads was really, really fun
Hmm.
and really special. It's something that we've always talked about really wanting to
Yeah.
do. And so we were both so excited when we got to dive in and
Hmm.
work on this together. And Will and I think both just like we really wanted to bring these characters to life the best we
Hmm.
could. And it's a really fun story. There's one thing I really like about this movie is that it's sort of non-traditional in the beginning. These characters meet and they're intrigued by each other, and then they just start spending time together. There's no real like awkward meet cute. There's no, does this person have a girlfriend? Does this person have a boyfriend? There's no breakup. It's just two people
Mm-hmm.
who find each other interesting. And that's really
Yeah.
fun for me, is that like there's just a genuine connection between these two characters right from the get-go, and they start spending time together. And there are so many fun little celebrations of Christmas, and Kathy Disher's in the movie as well. She plays like
Love
my
her.
best friend / cohort.
Love her.
And we had so much fun with her. She's so funny. And just like every single day was such an adventure. We skate in the movie, we dance in the movie, we make chocolate in the movie.
That's awesome.
And yeah, it's really sweet. My character, her name is Charlotte, and she is a chocolatier who is living in Vienna, but she moved there. She wasn't originally a chocolatier. She was a lawyer who was working in the States, and then she sort of grown up spending time with her Oma, her grandmother, who owned this chocolate shop. And it had been in her family for years. And her favorite thing to do as a kid was always get into the kitchen and help her grandma. And so when her grandmother passed away, she left the chocolate shop to Charlotte. And so Charlotte goes and decides to give up her entire life to follow the one thing that always made her happiest. And she kind of has no idea what she's doing, but she does the best she can. And she knows all the recipes that her grandmother created. So she just sort of starts going by the seat of her pants to create new exciting ones. And yeah, it's a really fun story. And Will plays this really thoughtful character who is sort of at a crossroads in his life in his own right. Like he's very successful. He works with a lot of charities, but he's just not really sure that the new title he's taken on is really making him happy. And so they sort of have this opportunity to grow with one another. And Charlotte's reminded of what really is her joy, and he's given an opportunity to find his. And it's a really, like, they really do find the spirit of the holiday together. And it's a really, really, really sweet film, and it's beautiful, and the locations are beautiful, and the chocolate was delicious. And I really think people are gonna like it. I hope people like it. Ultimately, that's all we want, is for you guys to like it. So I've got my fingers crossed.
I'm sure that we will. I think it's going to be great. And I can't wait to see it.
Thank you. I'm so excited. I can't believe it's airing so soon. It's October 2nd.
I know. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yes. What was your favorite scene to film from the movie?
Oh gosh. You know what? Okay. We have a scene where we go skating, and it's very funny. Or at least it was when we were filming it. I don't know. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know if it's funny on camera, but we thought it was hilarious. And it's very clear that Will's character can't skate and mine can.
Okay.
And it is very funny. That, I think, was my favorite one, because his character was intentionally supposed to be falling all over the place. So we had like a stunt coordinator for like playing with how bad he was. And that one was really, really fun to film.
Oh, I can't wait to see it. And I love ice skating.
Oh, it's so much fun. I love it.
Love a good ice skating scene.
Right? I have them in both of my Christmas movies this year.
That's awesome.
And I'm the pro skater in both of them.
That is awesome.
I love it.
Yes. What drew you to this project, and what do you find most exciting about it?
I think what drew me to the project was really the development of the character and the strength of the woman that I was getting to play. I think she's somebody that's very sure of who she is. And even though she can at times feel very lost, she's very pragmatic about her life. And I think that was really cool. I also knew that Will was the person that they were looking at to play the lead. And so I was chatting with him, and I was like, oh my gosh, this would be such a dream. Like, we finally get to work on something together. We'd get to go film abroad. Like, how fun would that be? And so there was a lot about it that was exciting, but knowing that it was going to be me and Will was a big part of it. And also just the script in and of itself was so great that I was excited. And also getting to do a project for Hallmark for Christmas. Like, of course I'll say yes.
You can't go wrong with Christmas and Hallmark.
No, I agree.
Do you have a favorite set from this movie? And was there anything fun that you enjoyed doing in your downtime in Vienna?
Okay, So my favorite set, I have two.
Okay.
So where we shot the ball, which is beautiful,
Okay.
there were two different rooms within that space. One was a library that we used as an
Okay.
office, and it's stunning.
Mhm.
And then the other was like this ballroom. Both of those places were
Mhm.
absolutely gorgeous.
Wow.
But my chocolate shop is my favorite by far. We actually shot the chocolate shop in Canada.
Okay.
And the people in charge of designing that, huge shout out to Perrin and Rochelle, they did the most extraordinary job. Like I walked in there and my jaw hit the ground. It was
Wow.
so beautiful, and the artwork that they created for it, it's so beautiful. Like I can't. The walls were like burgundy and gold.
Oh,
Like it was
wow.
just the most extraordinary thing I've ever seen. So
Mm.
I have to say the chocolate shop, in part because
Okay. Mhm.
we have like little snippets of our relationship in the chocolate shop. So much of my
Okay.
interaction with Maya is in the chocolate shop, played by Kathy.
Mhm.
And then this wonderful actress, Casey Dudley, who came in
Okay.
to play a character named Deidre. She was amazing, and I got to work with her in there. So it was sort of the place where I got to work with
Yeah.
everyone. I think Richard might be the only person I didn't get to work with in the chocolate shop, but there's
Okay.
so many beautiful moments throughout the film that
Mm.
happen there. So I think that one has to be my favorite.
I can't wait to see it.
And honestly, I think like watching Kathy eat chocolate, because her character is supposed to like taste test some stuff.
Mhm.
I think those were the most fun moments to watch because she's so funny. She's so funny in this
Aw.
movie. I'm so excited.
I can't wait to see
Yeah.
Catherine in this movie. I know her from Good Witch
Oh,
as
she's
Mayor Martha.
Yeah, she's so amazing. And yeah, when it comes to Vienna, we didn't have a ton of downtime. We actually shot
Okay.
there fairly quickly. So we were rehearsing a lot. Will and I were
Mhm.
working on our waltz, which is in the
Okay.
movie. We had two
Yeah.
out. I would like everybody to know before watching this. Most of the time, if people do a big dance in a movie, they have like a week of rehearsals. We had 2 hours
Wow.
to learn it.
No.
So please give us
Well,
grace.
of course. I
But
definitely will.
no, but we were rehearsing that a ton. But honestly, like we went out for some nice meals and
Mhm.
yeah, just hung out as a huge crew, and it was very fun.
Is there a favorite restaurant that you all went out to for dinner in Vienna?
Oh gosh. You know what? There is one, but I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, that's okay.
But it was beautiful. It was actually an Italian restaurant.
Love Italian.
Mm-hmm. But I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, that's okay.
I apologize. But food was tasty.
It's all good. Love Italian food.
Oh, gosh, me too. It's my favorite.
Yes. It's one of
So
my favorites too. Yes. My Sweet Austrian Holiday marks your ninth on location film. What do you enjoy most about on location shooting, and what are some of the challenges that go along with it?
Shooting on location is so much fun, in part because you kind of feel like you're at summer camp. And I know, like, I've
Mhm.
heard other people refer to it similarly, but it's like you're in this group with these people and you're just so far away from everything that's familiar,
Mhm.
and you get an opportunity to like explore the city. And yes, you're getting home from set and learning lines and getting up early and going to work,
Mhm.
but everywhere you're going to work is beautiful. And
Mhm.
so you're also in this opportunity, you're in this space where you have this opportunity to like see
Mhm.
so much you wouldn't otherwise see. And it really is just so much fun because you get to meet all this whole new crew of people. And on weekends you end up going on adventures and like
Yeah.
seeing stuff around the city that you otherwise wouldn't. But yeah, it's like being at summer camp, and like it's so much fun, and you really get to jump in and just sort of have adventures with your co-stars, which is really special. The thing that's hard, of course, is being away from the people that you
Mhm.
love. And whenever I'm gone on one of these movies, it's normally about a month, and then you're dealing with the time difference. So of course, for
Yeah.
me, like, I love being able to say good morning and good night to Dustin, and
Mhm.
we've really made it a priority to try to talk at least twice a day so that we don't feel disconnected. But then, of course, if you're 6 hours ahead, then you're waking up when somebody's still asleep. And then 6 hours later, you're like, okay, maybe they're waking up now. And it can be a bit challenging to sort of still feel that connection. But I also do think it's really beautiful when you do have those really special connections in your life. It's really clear that people work really hard to keep them. And I think there's something really special about that, even though it's difficult. It's like, it's really meaningful.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's a beautiful world out there. So lots of beautiful places.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes. Where is a dream location you would love to film if you got the chance?
Oh, okay. I would love to film in Italy. I would also very much so love to film anywhere in like Southeast Asia.
Okay.
Also, I would go back to anywhere in Scandinavia.
I've heard that's beautiful too. Yeah.
Yeah. But literally anywhere. I would love to film anywhere. Somebody could be like, you're going to film in this tiny little town in Texas. And I'd be like, amazing. So I would be so happy to film literally anywhere.
Yes. Hopefully one day you'll be able to film something here in Charleston.
Oh my gosh, I would love that. Honestly, the Carolinas are a place that I would love to film because they're so beautiful. I have a friend who's working in North Carolina right now, and she is in love with it.
It's beautiful there too. Yeah.
One day.
One day. Fingers crossed.
Exactly.
This will be your third movie with Will. What do you enjoy most about working with him, and what has been your favorite behind the scenes memory on set together?
My favorite thing about working with Will is the care that he brings to set, both for his character, for the work, and for the people. He is somebody that really, really cares about his work, but he also really cares about the connections that he has with the people that he's working with. And that is just really lovely to see. I love working with him. I'll work with him forever if it's allowed. He's just so awesome. And I think, okay. We were filming, there's a scene near to the beginning of the movie when we had first met, and it's with Kathy, Richard, myself, and Will. And we're standing at the Christmas market, and I offer him a chocolate. And what he didn't realize was the chocolate they gave him was possibly the chewiest chocolate of all time. And we were shooting this scene, and he literally like couldn't get through the chocolate. He was like choking.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, not really, but he was struggling so hard, and he could barely talk because he was trying to chew, but he had so many lines in this scene.
Oh my gosh.
He's supposed to be talking as he's chewing, and Kathy and I were trying so hard not to laugh, but she had been having to eat chocolate like the day before all day that was full of seeds. And so between the two of them, she was like, keep giving him the chewy chocolate. She thought it was so funny. And Will was struggling so hard to eat this chocolate. It doesn't sound that funny, but to us, it was hilarious. It was like a you had to be there moment. But now I'm sure when I watch the scene, I will giggle because I know that he was just like blah, 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 for the first like 10 takes.
I probably will be laughing too. I always laugh at that kind of stuff.
Oh, it's so good.
I can't wait to see the scene. What do you hope audiences will take away from watching My Sweet Austrian Holiday?
I hope that audiences take away, like from a really deep perspective, I would love for them to take away the fact that it's never too late to go after the thing that you really love. It's never too late to change your mind on something. It's never too late to adjust where you are or who you are if you know that there's something that will make you happier. I think that's something that's really important in life, and it goes for virtually anything and everything. And I think that being brave and going after what you really want to do and who you really want to be is really important in life.
Yeah, I think
and then
so
otherwise,
too.
I just hope that they like feel giggly and warm and happy inside.
Yes, I'm sure they will. I always love when Hallmark movies have a special message to them, like what you said, or being kind, all the things.
Yeah, I agree. It's always nice when there's an undertone of that, and it just reminds you of that
Yeah.
aspect of life. Yeah.
Yes. And one of my favorite things about some of these Hallmark movies that Hallmark is starting to do more and more is ones with depth too.
100%.
Looking ahead, what is on the plate for Brittany Bristow next?
Gosh, I'm not sure. I have a couple of projects that I'm talking to people about right now.
Okay.
So it's just about picking what's right moving forward. I'm really excited for some of the stuff that I've got sort of percolating. And yeah, I want to pick the thing that's going to feel right and good. And otherwise, I'm developing some stuff of my own. I'm
That's so exciting.
writing and yeah, just sort of trying to figure out what next step I want to take. So I'm excited because there's lots on the horizon and there's lots there, but
Yeah.
just want to
Yeah.
see sort of what makes the most sense for me next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. We all can't wait to see what is next.
Me too. I'm excited.
I have a fun Christmas this or that game to play as we start to
Okay.
wrap up. If you would like to play.
Yes, 100%. Always love a this or that.
Yes, me too. Christmas in a small town or in a big city?
Ooh, small town.
Yeah.
Like I love the idea of New York City at Christmas because of the Rockefeller Center and the big Christmas tree, eating and the this and the that and all the things to do with the shopping centers and all the Christmas. But small town Christmas is just so darn cute.
Yep. I always go to my grandmother's for Christmas and she lives in a small town. Although the town is growing. But still.
I love that.
I've actually never been to New York at Christmas.
Oh, I haven't been, but I am going soon. And it'll be Christmassy, I think, when I'm there. So I'm excited.
That should be fun.
Yes.
I went in March of 2011. So I was a junior in high school on the school trip. It was fun.
That's amazing.
Christmas movie marathon or Christmas caroling?
Christmas movie marathon.
Yeah.
My feet get too cold.
Yep.
I need to cozy warm. It can snow outside.
The Santa Claus or Jack Frost?
The Santa Claus.
That's a tough one.
I grew up watching those movies.
I did too. Yeah.
And I loved them so much. And as a kid, the very first movie I ever did, I played the youngest version of a character that was played by 3 people. It was myself, Rachel McAdams, and Wendy Crewson, who was the mom in the Santa Claus. So I was like, Rachel wasn't famous yet. It was like her first movie before she got the Hot Chick and then the Notebook, like after these.
Wow.
Yeah. It was like still somewhat unknown. And she was so nice. She was the best. She was the nicest person ever. She used to like sit with me at lunch. And Wendy was amazing. And Wendy's like Canadian royalty. She's like such an icon here. And then years later, I was in LA with my parents and I saw Tim Allen in a forest green sweatsuit. And I was like, it's Santa Claus. And I lost my mind. And for some reason, I think like having a personal, even though small, connection to Wendy Crewson and having seen Tim Allen in real life looking like he was dressed up as Santa Claus, I'm just like, I can't not say the Santa Claus. So that's my reasoning.
Yep, totally get that. It's a great movie.
Oh, it's so good. All of them. Like there's like 3. I'm not gonna lie to you, I watched the Santa Claus series.
I did watch a little bit of it.
I am too grown up to have watched that series, but I watched it and it was so cute. Anyways.
Oh my gosh. I'm not caught up. I think the last episode I remember watching was there was a scene when I think one of the elves maybe or his daughter, I can't remember for sure. They were in the barn with one of the reindeer.
Yeah.
I think it was season 1 maybe.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it in so long.
I don't know if that's something I should admit, but I love it.
It's okay.
I love the whole franchise. I love the whole franchise. Okay.
Okay. One of my favorite scenes, I think it's in the first one, and it's also one of the funniest scenes, is when they're at the restaurant and the woman is singing. And he's like totally creeped out. And she's like, you didn't like it. He's like, actually, it kind of scared me a little bit.
Oh my gosh. That whole series is just so good.
Yes. Yep.
But yeah,
But I love
I
Jack
pick
Frost.
them over Jack Frost all day, even though Jack Frost is great too.
Yes, it makes you cry though. Such a good film,
Very
but it makes you
weepy.
cry.
Yeah.
And Michael Keaton does a great job.
He can't do anything wrong.
Nope.
Anyway.
It's a Wonderful Life or A Christmas Story.
Oh, they're both
This
so
is a
good.
tough one.
I'm gonna say It's a Wonderful Life, in part because there's a little snippet in my other Christmas movie that has to do with it.
Okay.
So
I
I'm gonna say It's a Wonderful
actually
Life.
have not seen either one of those.
What?
I'm gonna watch them though this year.
What? I mean,
I'm
to
gonna
be
watch them.
fair, okay, so It's a Wonderful Life is like moderately heartbreaking, but it's a
Yeah.
really beautiful film.
Mhm. Yeah.
And it's a film about being very grateful for what you have, which I think is
Mhm.
very nice. A Christmas Story is
Yes.
like funnier,
Yeah.
but It's a
Yes.
Wonderful Life is like if you're seeking that like Christmas movie, it's that one.
Mhm. Yeah. I need to watch it.
It's beautiful, but
Yes.
it's sad.
Yes. Yeah. And of course, Jimmy Stewart. Fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a like an iconic film. So
Yes, definitely. Go the entire Christmas season without Christmas movies or without Christmas music. This is a
just
tough
rude.
one.
That's just rude. You can't take those away.
No.
I don't know.
Okay.
Because
I.
I love Christmas music because it makes like everything feel Christmassy. But if you
Mhm.
have the Christmas lights and you have, because I live somewhere cold, if you have the
Yeah.
Christmas lights and you have the snow and you get to watch the Christmas, I think I choose the Christmas, no more Christmas music.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't even know that I like my answer, but I'm going to say no more music because I can't live without the movies.
Yeah. Okay. So here's my reasoning. I said this on a previous interview.
Mm-hmm.
I choose without Christmas music because you can listen to the Christmas music in the Christmas movies.
That is true. That is very true. That's a very good point. You could listen. Yep. I like that. It's decided. No more Christmas music.
Oh my gosh. But I can't imagine one without the other. So, mm-mm.
So sad.
I know. Eggnog or peppermint hot cocoa?
Peppermint hot cocoa.
I'm not a huge eggnog fan.
Me neither. I've never really understood it, if I'm being honest. But I don't know. Maybe I just haven't had the good
No,
stuff.
I'm not a huge fan.
Me neither.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Cookie decorating or gingerbread houses?
Like theoretically, I like the gingerbread houses because they're so cute and fun. But
Mhm.
I'm incapable.
I'm not
I
good
can't
at
make
it
one
either.
stand up. Like it's just,
Mm-mm.
and then I don't want to eat it because then it's pretty, but I want to eat the cookies.
Yeah,
So I'll go with cookie decorating because then you can decorate them and then eat them.
totally get that.
Whereas
Yeah.
like I can't just like consume the gingerbread house.
Mm-hmm. Totally
Cookie.
get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my cousins and I did a gingerbread village or attempted to make a gingerbread village, I think 2 years ago. Epic fail.
That's amazing.
Epic fail. We got the little kit from Target.
Mm-mm. I'm also just like, I'm not very good at figuring out how to make it look cute. So at least with a
Yeah.
Christmas cookie, like you just gotta throw some sprinkles on it, you know? You're just like,
Yeah.
oh look, it has icing and blue sprinkles, and therefore it's
Mhm.
Christmassy. I don't
Yes.
know. It's much easier
Yeah.
to like pretend that that looks good.
Yes. I would love to learn how to actually make intricate designs on Christmas cookies.
I can't make intricate designs with a pen. Like I am so artistically challenged. It's
Oh,
not funny. Like, I cannot, I almost failed art in high school. How do you fail art? Because I couldn't draw. I don't know. Anyways, it's fine.
Both are fun.
I'm considered in every other subject, but art, apparently. Anyway.
Both are fun, but I would choose cookie decorating.
Yeah.
Ice skating or sledding?
Ice skating.
Yeah. I've never been sledding, but ice skating is fun.
I've been sledding, but I just love skating so much.
Yeah. It doesn't snow enough here in Charleston to actually sled.
That's fair.
But we do have an ice rink, so.
There you go.
And last one, ugly sweaters or matching PJs?
That is tough. Because I love an ugly sweater.
Yeah.
Matching PJs are so cute. I think I might go with ugly sweaters.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'm not certain that I feel 100% on that choice. But I'm going to say it.
It's okay. I think I'll pick matching PJs.
I have a couple of sweaters, so, I wear them out in public on purpose. Yeah. Not for ugly sweater parties, just because I like them.
Yeah.
They just bring me joy.
Even though, though they say they're ugly.
Exactly. And they make me feel joyful. I wear them all December. It's problematic.
You can't go wrong with an ugly Christmas sweater.
It's true. You cannot.
Yeah. At the end of my interviews, I always ask my guests to share an inspiring quote or piece of advice. Do you have an inspiring quote or piece of advice you would like to share?
I love that you ask it. It's such a sweet way to end an interview.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I think very much so in line with the thing that I would love for people to take away from my Sweet Austrian Holiday. It's that it's never too late. It's never too late to make the right choice, to do the thing you want to do with your life, to, I don't know, you've wanted to write your whole life, start writing. You know what I mean? Like, it's never, ever, ever too late to take a chance on the thing that you know is ultimately going to make you happy. It's never too late. Never
too late. Very true. Such a great piece of advice.
Thanks. It's little, but I think it really resonates for me.
Yeah, it says a lot.
Film, and I think it's a good one. I hope.
Yes, I think so too. Well, Brittany, this was so much fun. Thank you again for taking the time to come on. I had a great time, as always.
Of course. It was my pleasure, as always. I love chatting with you. Every time I get
chatting with you too. Yes. And where can my listeners find you on social media if they are not already?
I am on Instagram and Threads and X, I guess that's what it's called.
I always call it Twitter.
I'm terrible at the Threads, and I'm good on Instagram. But I'm at Britt Bristow everywhere.
Okay.
And on Facebook, I have a Facebook page, which is just Brittany Bristow.
All right. Sounds good. Everyone, go follow her if you are not already. I'm sure that you are, but if you are not, do it because she is awesome.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Hallmarkies. I think that wraps up my interview with Brittany Bristow. If you enjoyed this episode and are watching on YouTube, you can like this video and share your favorite Brittany Bristow film and what you were looking forward to most about my Sweet Austrian Holiday in the comments. If you are listening on Spotify, make sure to rate and review, as your feedback is always greatly appreciated. If you want to stay up to date on all of my episodes, you can subscribe to this channel on YouTube or follow along on Spotify, and make sure to turn on the bell so you are alerted when new episodes come. You can also find the podcast on Instagram and Facebook at Swing My Heart Podcast and Twitter at Swing My Heart Pod. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a wonderful day or night wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Love y'all. Bye.